guys, it's Kristine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. On this channel, I talk about budgeting as a single mom of 2 adult kids. I have a son at home who lives with me and a daughter who's away at college. My goals are to get my spending under control, to save up for retirement, build an emergency fund, and try to stay out of debt, all while still trying to live life. My short-term goal, however, is to manage a smaller paycheck while watching all of my daughter's games this year. It's her senior year as a college student athlete, and I am determined to be there for all of her games, even if it means, in the short term, more expenses and less pay. If you would like to join me on this journey, please consider subscribing, hit that like button, and comment down below if you want to see more content like this. It would help my channel very, very much. So in this video, we're going to do a budget with me for September paycheck number 1. I did get paid yesterday, which was Wednesday the 8th. I'm not exactly sure when this video will be posting, as I am a little bit behind on that. So sorry, I am trying to catch up. Anyhow, I just wanted to go over my budget with you. That way we can head into the weekend knowing where we're at. If that sounds like something you're interested in seeing, keep watching. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen my budget video for the month of September. I did put it in this notebook right here, and it really helped. Okay, I was a little confused there. It really helped just having it set up already. I am a paycheck budgeter, but I do a monthly budget so that I know what I'm expecting ahead. There are changes inevitably, and so that's what we're going to get into today. So this is September 8th, 7th. I think today is the 8th. Is it the 8th? Anyway, today is the 8th. So I did get my first paycheck with my raise minus 16 hours of work. Okay, so my paycheck was $1,879.64. Now, if you saw my monthly budget with me, I did estimate that I was going to get $1,800 per paycheck. I was kind of hoping I'd get $1,900, but here we are at $1,879, which is fine. I'm glad I under budgeted as opposed to over budgeted. So I went ahead and plugged in my account numbers. If you didn't know, I do have several accounts. So I have like some checking accounts, savings accounts that have their own function. So that's what they are here. So in checking, I have 3365, and that's the account I use for my bills. And so here I have for my bills, the iCloud. I did take that from here. It was paid, but I went ahead and stuck it on here because it was technically came out today. So instead of having it here, I just scooted it down this way. So iCloud for $10, Delta Care $32, our vision is $50, and car insurance $52, and that totals $144. So up here we are budgeting $376 because over here we basically I keep saying we. So I basically added up all my monthly bills and divided by 2. That way I'm paying half now, half later. So the burden doesn't fall all on one check, as it sometimes does when you're a paycheck budgeter. So things are looking okay. So I feel good about putting $376 there. As far as rent, etc., we are only paying $55. Well, I'm budgeting $55 for water. Right now I have $19.71 in there. My budget for this is $499. Again, same thing as with the other bills. I added up what I am expecting to pay for the month, and then dividing it by 2. PG&E, however, last month was $241.19, and I had only budgeted $170, so we're going to keep an eye on that. I did increase it to $185, not knowing that it was going to be $241. But yeah, we're just going to go with $499 and crossing my fingers that it's not too bad. But yeah. Let me go ahead and do the account, or do the addition on the side here. So 3365 for 3365 plus 376 is going to be 409.65. So 409.65. And then 1971 plus 499 is 518.71. So when it comes time to pay my rent and PG&E for the month of October, I'll already have that to start out with, and I'm going to add another $4.99 to that in my September 21st budget, which I haven't penciled in yet. So, all right, so I am going to have to skip around a little bit. If you, you know, what else is new, right? Okay, so we're gonna skip my daughter for now. Variable, also gonna skip for now. Travel, I'm gonna skip that for now. Sinking, am I just skipping everything? All right, so let's go down here to saving, because I know this for sure. I have dropped down my Roth IRA contributions from $250 a paycheck to $200. This is because we're traveling a lot more to go see my daughter's games. I will get caught up before tax time, hopefully well before tax time. But, you know, for now, we're dropping it down to $200. I already have $31.50 in there, and that's just the amount contributed for the year 2022. So, you know, according... I am estimating that I will be caught up by February, hopefully. And then my emergency fund currently has $3,000. That is one of my goals, to beef that up, but right now $3,000 is where it's sitting and where it will stay. Santa Saver, I am not contributing any more to that. I didn't used to have a goal for this, but again, just the extra traveling, you know, takes money away from that. The people in my family are not incredibly picky. Well, they might be picky, but they're not. They don't need extravagant gifts, which, you know, thankfully, for my budget. So I think 500 will be enough. And this is 6850.12. And then what happens is, I believe sometime in November, they transfer my money from the Santa Saver into my G1 checking account. I'm not sure when in November, but I'm pretty sure it's before, like, you know, Black Friday and whatnot. So that's that. And so the way I had this set up, it's gonna equal 1,800. So I'm gonna have the 79.64 extra, which I will get into in a little bit. All right, so if you didn't see my budget closeout, I suggest you watch that video if you want to get more of an idea of what I did here. So I did have $47.22 left in gas and car, but I zeroed that out so that I can help fill in the gaps here where I went negative. And I do have $227.47 in my account. So that is what we've got. And I went ahead and did all the numbers for that. So for gas and car, we are starting out with 0. And we're adding 70. And then for groceries, we have $35.26. And we have been using groceries to buy like ready foods to eat instead of going out to eat, which has been working, except for the fact that we still do go out to eat occasionally. We're trying not to be too spendy when we go out to eat. So household $13.75, I'm adding $30 to that. Eating out, starting out at 0, and I'm adding 50 to that. Copays $64.91, and I'm adding 15. And my meds $13.55, I'm adding 14. My allowance is at 0, and I'm going to add 26. Fund money is 100. I haven't touched this in forever, and I'm not adding anything to it either, but I like it there just in case. So uncategorized is now going to get 20. Yeah. So this all in all totals $227.47. And I'm adding $325 to it. Okay, so this pretty much follows what I have here in my monthly budget. I do have the bi-weekly amounts here, so it pretty much follows that. So we're gonna go ahead to gas and car, which is for travel. I have $63.50. I toyed with the idea of zeroing this out and allocating this money towards hotel, but we do have a pretty travel heavy week next week. It's a little bit farther, so I am gonna hang on to that $63.50, and I'm adding $280 for the 2 weeks of gas. Hotel, I know I spent $764.10 in hotel. That's sitting on my Citibank credit card, and I'm, not zeroing that out. I'm not paying the $213 to it. I am just gonna hold on to that, and it's gonna help me pay the minimum. I know that is not a popular thing to do in the budgeting community, and to be honest, I know it's not good to only pay the minimum, but that's what we're working with right now. And as I figure out the rest of this budget, we will contribute more towards that debt. So parking is $190, or it has $190 in it. I'm not adding anything to that. I did kind of fund that. I calculated how much parking would cost me this season. Same thing with tickets to the games. So that's not getting anything extra. It might eventually need something extra, but that's where it's at right now. I can't predict if, some games are going to be free, or last week I was surprised that parking was free for my daughter's games. It was a nice surprise. So that was $20 less for me to spend on parking. So we'll just see how this goes. Okay, so I'm skipping my daughter right now. And you'll know what, actually, all right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's tackle this head on. So my daughter needed textbooks, and she had not gotten her full financial aid yet. The good thing about living on campus is they could do a deferment on the money they're owed, and it's just waiting on financial aid. And to be honest, it's almost every year, school will start in August and her financial aid doesn't get, distributed till September. Her school just knows that it's in there, so she doesn't get dropped from classes and she doesn't get kicked out of the housing. So but you can't exactly buy books on money that is promised. So I went ahead and helped her out with that. That said, it was $114.97 that was unbudgeted. I have $24.87 credit in my Bank of America rewards. It's like a cash rewards thing. So let's do plus $24.87. And then I also had $2.67. $2.67. And then so that leaves me with $89.43. So I'm just gonna do minus 11497. And this is just to remind me what it was. So, okay. Going back to the top here, my daughter's food is $8.64. And I allocate $50 to that. That's either I send her money or we buy stuff for her, and it just comes out of that category. It's a lot easier that way. Laundry money has 0 right now, and I'm adding 20. I typically give her about $40 every month to do laundry, and she didn't want it in $15 increments. She preferred to have it all in one go. So I am just using this sort of as a sinking fund. Once that reaches 40, it'll be ready for her when she needs it. So okay, back to this. So let's do 114.97, right? And then plus 24.87, and then plus 267. So we are right now in the negative 87.43. Okay. So I am adding to that the 79.64. Oop. Okay, 87.43 in the negative, and I'm adding $79.64. So I still need $7.79 from somewhere. So let us take that out of, should I take that out of food? Okay. This is where it could have helped to wait a little bit. So let me just, give me 1 second. Okay, so I am going to, I'm going to take money from this gas and car. Because to be honest, like I gassed up my car after the travel trip and I haven't had to gas it up. And I'm going to add more money to my allowance. And so I'm going to put money there too. All right, let's do this. Okay. So, sorry guys, I hope it's not confusing you. This is how my brain works. It's very scattered. Let's make it 88. So 88. Okay. So 8.64 minus 87.43 is 78. 78, 79, and then 50 plus 20 plus 88 is 158. Hopefully that makes sense. So this amount is actually just going to go pay the credit card right there. So, okay. So my daughter, instead of getting 70 here, will get 158. That will change some things. 158. Let's just say 64. 58, 64, just to get that to 0. So this 280 is just going to stay that way. 280. So I forgot to do the addition. So 864 back to my daughter plus 158.64 is 167.28. And then for travel 626.50 plus 280 is 906.50. Okie doke. So, sinking funds. All right, let's go down here. So for hair, I've got $250. I'm adding 0. You guys know I haven't had my hair done since April, so it's growing out, like the color is grown out. All my grays are showing. But yeah, we're not adding money to that. My brows has $158.25, which I might take from the hair category to get my brows done this winter, because my brows are more important than my hair at this moment. And with my budget kind of tight, I don't want to allocate money into that sinking fund right now. So it's just gonna it gets what it gets. So car maintenance, I have $254.63. I do use this for like car washes, for my car tags, you know, any maintenance type of stuff. I had wheels, I think I had tires the other, you know, one of the budgets ago. Anyway, $49.39 for gifts and giving. I am hoping to use this to do a giveaway once I reach 400. So help me get there, you guys. Oh, okay. I wanted to get myself a t-shirt. Am I gonna have enough money for that? Okay, so I'm actually gonna give myself, let's do $35. Yeah, so I'm gonna give myself $35. I do want to get a t-shirt. Subscription says $91.01, and I am not adding anything to that. So this right now is $803.28. This is getting 85. 85. So some of the numbers here are changing. All right. see what pretty much butchered that gas and car category. So, all right, I have 1879.64. I'm adding 376. I'm subtracting 376, subtracting 499, minus 158.64, minus 280, minus 85, and that leaves me with 481. Nope, because I have this. I remember I made that mistake one time. Got super excited for no reason. So this leaves me with 281. So right now for groceries, I have 100. For household, I have 30. For eating out, I have 50. For copays, I have 15. For meds, I have 14. For uncategorized, I have 20. So all in all, I have $52 left. We are going to, what was allowance? Was 26. So I'm gonna do 40. Yeah, okay, so allowance is gonna get 40, and then I have 12 there. I'm gonna put 0 here. And then I am going to put 12 in household or eating out. Okay, I'm putting it in household. So that was household was 30. Okay, so 42. So 42. So 100 plus 42 plus 50 plus 15 plus 14 plus 40 plus 20 is 281. Okay. I don't know why it does that sometimes. There we go. All right, so. And I'm sorry if it's getting dark. Sometimes it gets dark for me, but on camera it's okay. So if it is dark, I apologize. That cleans that up a little bit. I mean, you could still tell because the paper is cream. It's like beige. And, you know, the whiteout is obviously white. So this is 281. And hopefully this all adds up. So 376 plus 499 plus 158.64 plus 281 plus 280 plus 85 plus 200 is 1879.64. So this should be minus 200, 1679.64. And then we're just going to do the math sideways over here. 227.47 plus 281 is 508.47. And then 803.28 plus 85 is 888.28. Okay, so plus 906.50 plus 508.47 plus 167.28 plus 518.71 plus 409.65. So I should have $3,398.89 in these accounts combined. And I'm just going to subtract this 1679.64, and I should come up with 1719.25, and it matches. Hooray! Okay, so just a few closing thoughts. I went ahead and put money towards this account. Well, it's going to go towards that credit card that I owe money for my daughter's books. These books right here. and so that will take care of that. And I have $280 for gas and car here, plus the $63.50. So I feel okay not putting extra money in gas and car over here. Household, there are a few things at Costco that I want to get, so I'm gonna, you know, get that. This is not even gonna cover everything that I want, but you know, that $12 extra should help a little bit. And I'm giving myself an allowance increase because just I keep going over budget, and you know, I gotta be realistic with my numbers. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Yeah, we are gonna go out of town tomorrow morning. Hopefully my daughter's team wins. I'm very excited. I am just so happy to get to see her play this year, since we did miss out in 2020 and for parts of 2021. We missed out a lot. So anyhow, I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great week. I am not entirely sure when this video is going up or when you're gonna see it, but I do appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you sticking around, watching my channel, listening to what I'm up to, and you know, hopefully I don't disappoint with my financial choices. But you know, every budget is personal, and you know, people have different priorities, different goals, and different ways of going about doing things, and we can all learn from each other. I am learning a lot from everyone that I watch and hope to watch in the future. So anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys subscribe down below so you can keep an eye out for more videos like this. Thanks guys. Bye.